Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. You ready to jump in and unpack some incredible AI advancements?
Always.
Today, we're going to explore a few areas that are really pushing the boundaries. Um, Social behavior prediction, quantum computing, and video editing.
Yeah, those are hot topics for sure.
And you might be surprised at just how rapidly AI is changing the game in these fields. I mean, I was reading up on this stuff, and it's moving fast.
Yeah, I know. It's really remarkable how AI is impacting virtually every sector, and the speed is incredible. The pace of innovation is only accelerating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive right in. First up, we've got a startup that's making some serious waves, SynthMind.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of them. They're doing some really interesting work.
Yeah, they've developed an AI that can actually get this, simulate and predict human behavior in social settings.
Wow. That's it's like having a virtual sociologist. It's got so much potential to change things like in HR and team management. Like just imagine being able to predict how teams will work together.
Totally. You could anticipate potential conflicts
Mm.
and guide teams to be more efficient and harmonious.
Yeah, absolutely. It could change how companies build and manage their teams completely. And it seems like investors are recognizing that potential too.
For sure. SynthMind just secured $30 million in funding.
Yeah, that's a big deal, a significant investment. It really shows how much faith they have in SynthMind to disrupt traditional approaches to, team building and all that.
Yeah, it's a huge shift. Okay, so moving on. Let's talk about another exciting startup called Code Whisper.
Okay, cool. What are they doing?
So they're using AI to make coding more accessible. They have these interactive learning paths. And get this, they're even partnering with universities.
Wow, that's interesting. It makes sense though, right? It points to this bigger trend of AI making education, especially in technical fields, available to everyone.
Totally. Like imagine anyone, no matter what their background is, could learn complex skills like coding through these personalized AI-powered learning platforms.
Exactly. The possibilities are huge.
Incredible to think about. Okay, so switching gears a bit, let's look at LunaVision, a company using AI to enhance night vision capabilities.
Oh yeah, night vision. I think I saw something about them recently. What are they up to?
Well, they've developed a product that can operate in complete darkness.
Whoa, complete darkness. That's crazy.
I know. It has major implications for so many things. Like think about security, wildlife observation, even search and rescue operations.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, that's really interesting.
It is. It's fascinating how AI is being applied to enhance our perception and extend our capabilities, into areas that were previously totally inaccessible.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So while these startups are pushing the boundaries, of course, the big tech companies are also making huge strides in AI. Amazon, for example, is making AI development faster and more efficient with their Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth Plus service.
Right, right. SageMaker. I've heard of that.
Yeah. So this service uses AI to automate and improve data labeling, which is a really crucial but often time-consuming step in training machine learning models.
Yeah, data labeling can be a real bottleneck. It's essential, but man, it takes forever sometimes.
I know, but by accelerating that process, Amazon is enabling faster development and deployment of, AI applications across all sorts of industries.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Amazon is all about speed and efficiency. What about IBM? What are they up to?
Well, IBM is, they're tackling a different challenge. They want to make AI interactions more, more human-like.
Oh, interesting. How are they doing that?
So they've introduced this new AI service that uses natural language processing to create more natural and engaging customer service experiences.
So you're saying, imagine interacting with a chatbot that actually feels like you're talking to a human.
Exactly. It's
There.
getting to the point where it's hard to tell the difference.
That's amazing. And as AI becomes more integrated into our lives, that ability for it to communicate in a way that feels natural and intuitive is going to be crucial.
Absolutely. The more human-like it is, the more we'll trust it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, what about Meta? What are they doing in the AI space?
Well, Meta is really leveraging AI to enhance those augmented reality and virtual reality experiences. AR, VR.
Right.
Right.
Metaverse and all that.
Yeah, exactly. They're focusing on improving spatial awareness in AR/VR, which is going to lead to even more immersive and, realistic virtual environments.
So like you're saying, you could step into a virtual world that feels almost as real as the physical world.
Yeah, that's the goal. And it's getting closer all the time.
That's mind-blowing. These advancements in AR/VR, I mean, they could completely change everything. From gaming and entertainment to education and training, we're really on the verge of a whole new era of digital interaction.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time.
It really is. Okay, so let's shift our focus to Salesforce for a minute. They've been at the forefront of AI innovation in the business world for a while now. And their Salesforce Einstein platform,
Einstein, yeah, I've heard of that.
it's offering even more powerful predictive analytics tools for sales teams.
Oh, so they're like giving sales teams a crystal ball.
Pretty much. Salesforce Einstein can analyze all this customer data to predict, which leads are most likely to convert.
Wow. So sales teams can really zero in on the best opportunities.
Exactly. And they can personalize their approach.
Hmm.
Imagine like a sales team that can anticipate what customers need before they even know it themselves, and then tailor their interactions based on that.
That would be game-changing. Like no more cold calls, right?
Exactly. Okay, so now let's talk about a company that's been making headlines with its groundbreaking AI research, DeepMind.
DeepMind. Oh, yeah. They're the ones who created AlphaGo, right? The AI that beat the world champion Go player.
That's right. But they've been making huge progress in other areas too. Recently, they updated their AI model for protein folding.
Protein folding. That sounds pretty complex.
It is. So proteins are like the building blocks of life,
Yeah.
and their structure determines how they function. And understanding how proteins fold is essential for developing new drugs and treatments.
Oh, I see. So DeepMind's AI can help with that.
Yeah. Their updated AI model can predict not only the structure of a protein, but also its function.
Wow. So this could potentially speed up the development of new medications and therapies for all sorts of diseases.
Exactly. It's a major breakthrough that could revolutionize medicine and drug discovery.
That's amazing.
It is. And this is where things get really interesting. The convergence of AI and quantum computing.
Yeah, I was just reading about that. It's a fascinating area.
I know, right? So quantum computing, it uses these principles of quantum mechanics to solve problems that are, well, way beyond the capabilities of our regular computers.
Right. It's like next level computing power.
Totally. And by combining that power with AI
You
algorithms.
could unlock solutions to some of the most challenging problems.
Exactly. Like imagine finding optimal solutions for those super complex logistics problems.
Yeah.
Or developing new materials with totally new and amazing properties.
Yeah, or cracking the encryption codes that protect, like, all our sensitive data.
I know. The potential is incredible.
It really is. But, with that much power comes, well, a lot of responsibility, right?
That's a good point. We need to be careful about how we develop and use this technology.
Exactly. It's a balancing act, right? We want to harness its power for good, but we also need to make sure it doesn't get out of control.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch gears one last time and talk about how AI is revolutionizing the world of video editing.
Okay, cool. I do a lot of video editing, so this should be interesting.
Oh, awesome. Well, there's this platform called Veed.io.
Yeah, I've heard of Veed.io. They're doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they've developed this AI-powered feature that can, like, remove video backgrounds in real time.
Oh, yeah, I saw a demo of that. It's like magic.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You upload your video, and boom, the AI just seamlessly removes the background. You get this clean, professional look without all the complicated editing.
It's a total game changer for anyone who creates video content.
Exactly. It's like you can film a professional-looking video from anywhere. You don't need a fancy green screen or expensive studio equipment anymore.
It really democratizes video production.
It does. And you know what else is really exciting? This whole trend of AI for video accessibility. We're seeing all these new tools that can automatically generate captions.
Oh, yeah, and translate sign language.
Right, and even describe the visual content for people with visual impairments.
It's amazing. It shows how AI can be used to make video content more inclusive and accessible for everyone.
Absolutely. So in this deep dive so far, we've explored all these different AI advancements from social behavior prediction and quantum computing to video editing. It's clear that AI is like rapidly transforming our world in ways we never could have imagined.
It's incredible, isn't it? The pace of change is just mind-blowing.
I know. And as we keep going deeper into AI's potential,
Sure.
it's more important than ever that we have these thoughtful discussions about its implications and make sure we're developing and using it responsibly.
Totally agree. We need to be having these conversations now.
Exactly. Okay, so before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to hear from you. our listeners. What are your thoughts on all these AI advancements? What excites you? What concerns you?
Yeah, jump in the comments below and tell us what you think. We'd love to hear from you.
We would. And if you're enjoying this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media at AI for the People for more AI insights.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll explore even more groundbreaking AI developments that are shaping our future.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're going to keep going with our exploration of all these groundbreaking AI advancements.
Yeah, we covered a ton in part 1, but there's still so much more to uncover.
Right. In the first part, we were talking about AI applications in different industries. You know, things like predicting human behavior, enhancing night vision, revolutionizing coding education, and video editing.
Yeah. And we saw how those big tech companies like Amazon, IBM, and Meta are putting so much into AI research and development. Totally. So for this part, let's get into some of the more transformative AI advancements, specifically in quantum computing and creative tools.
Quantum computing. That sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie.
I know, right? It does sound pretty futuristic. But, it's actually becoming reality. Quantum computers use these principles of quantum mechanics to perform calculations at speeds that are just unimaginable for our regular computers.
Okay, so what does that mean for AI?
Well, when you combine those AI algorithms with this crazy quantum computing power, we can actually start tackling problems that we thought were impossible, problems that were just too big and complex. Like imagine developing new drugs with unbelievable precision, or optimizing those crazy complex logistics networks.
Yeah, or even simulating how entire ecosystems behave.
Exactly. The possibilities are just endless. And think about what it means for scientific discovery, tech innovation, even societal progress. It's huge.
It is exciting, but also a little bit daunting, to be honest. The power of quantum AI, it's kind of mind-blowing.
I get it. It is. We need to be careful and make sure we approach these advancements with both, enthusiasm and caution. We need to be responsible about developing and using them.
For sure. For sure. Okay, so let's switch gears for a bit and talk about AI and creative tools. Something a little more fun, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. AI is totally changing the creative landscape. And in ways that are really remarkable. Think about music composition, visual art generation. All these AI tools are giving artists and creators these amazing new ways to push the boundaries of what they can do.
It's true. I've seen some of that AI-generated art. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing how these algorithms can create such stunning and original pieces.
I know. It's like, is this real? And the thing is, AI isn't about replacing human creativity. It's about making it even better. It's giving artists all these new ways to explore ideas, to experiment with different styles, and create things that weren't even possible before.
Yeah, like having a creative partner right there at your fingertips.
Exactly. AI can help artists to overcome creative blocks, when they get stuck. It can help generate new concepts and then bring those visions to life in ways that they never thought possible.
That's amazing. Okay, let's talk about a specific AI tool that's really making a splash in the video editing world, Veed.io. We talked about them a bit in part 1.
Oh yeah, Veed.io. They're awesome. They're the ones with that AI feature that removes video backgrounds in real time.
Right. It's incredible. So useful for YouTubers, filmmakers, anyone who creates video content.
Totally. It makes it so easy to make professional-looking videos, without needing all that expensive equipment.
Exactly. And it's not just about removing backgrounds. AI is also being used to make video content more accessible.
Yeah, that's right. Like those tools that can automatically generate captions for videos.
Right. And the tools that translate sign language and even describe the visual content for people who are visually impaired.
It's fantastic. It shows how AI can be used to create a more inclusive world, to make sure everyone can enjoy and understand video content.
So to recap, we've explored the transformative power of quantum AI, all those exciting possibilities with AI-powered creative tools, and the crucial role of AI in accessibility.
It's been a lot, and it's so clear that AI is, changing everything, reshaping our world in ways that are, pretty profound.
Totally. Before we move on to the final part of our deep dive, we want to hear from you.
Yeah, what are you thinking about all of this? What excites you? What concerns you? Let us know in the comments below.
We want to hear your thoughts. And if you're finding this deep dive valuable, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media at AI for the People. We'll be back soon with the final part of our discussion, where we'll wrap up and look ahead to the future of AI. Welcome back for the final part of our AI Don't Dive.
It's been quite a journey. I mean, we've explored so much, all these incredible AI advancements, and the potential impact. It's huge.
Yeah. It really is. We've talked about how AI is changing the game in so many areas, everything from team dynamics in education to healthcare and even creative stuff.
And of course, we can't forget about quantum AI, all that incredible power. But also, the responsibility that comes with it. We really got to make sure we develop and use it, ethically.
Absolutely. So before we wrap things up, let's take a minute to kind of recap some of the key takeaways from our deep dive.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we started by looking at some of those really amazing AI startups, like SynthMind, remember them?
Oh, yeah, they were using AI to predict human behavior in teams.
Right. Imagine how that could change the way we collaborate, and boost team performance.
It would be incredible. And then there was Code Whisper, making coding education more accessible.
Right. Through those AI-powered interactive learning platforms, it could open up so many opportunities for people to learn those valuable tech skills.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter what your background is, you can learn to code. And then there was LunaVision. They were enhancing night vision capabilities with AI.
Yeah, and that has so many applications, from security and surveillance to wildlife conservation and even search and rescue.
So many possibilities. We also spent some time talking about how those big tech companies are shaping the AI landscape. Companies like Amazon, IBM, and Meta.
Oh yeah, they're all over it.
Amazon is all about making AI development faster and more efficient. Remember that SageMaker Ground Truth Plus service?
Yeah, it was all about speeding up that data labeling process.
Exactly. And then IBM is focused on making AI interactions feel more human, using natural language processing to create those more engaging and intuitive experiences.
Right, so it actually feels like you're talking to a real person.
Exactly. And then Meta is really pushing the boundaries of AR and VR with their AI-powered spatial awareness tech.
Yeah, they're trying to make virtual worlds feel just as real as the physical world.
Yeah,
It's mind-blowing stuff.
it is. And of course, we can't forget about our dive into the world of quantum AI, where AI and quantum computing come together to solve some seriously complex problems.
I know, it's like the possibilities are almost endless.
It really does feel that way. From discovering new drugs to, modeling climate change, it's incredible.
But we also talked about how important it is to approach quantum AI responsibly and ethically, right? It's powerful stuff.
Absolutely, it's not something to be taken lightly. And then we got to talk about the more creative side of AI. All those AI-powered tools that are helping artists and musicians and writers to really push their creativity.
Yeah, from AI-generated art and music
Yeah,
to those tools that can remove video backgrounds in real time. It's pretty inspiring.
it is. And then, we talked about how AI can help to make tech more accessible and inclusive for everyone.
Yeah, like those AI tools for captioning and translation and visual descriptions, they're helping to break down so many barriers.
They really are. It's pretty amazing to see how AI is being used to create a more equitable world. So I think it's safe to say that as we wrap up this deep dive, it's clear that AI is a force to be reckoned with.
It is. And it's only getting started. It's changing our world in profound ways, and it's going to continue to do so for, years to come.
AI is not some sci-fi fantasy anymore. It's here, it's now. It's impacting our lives, our work, our future, everything.
Absolutely. And as we kind of navigate this new era of AI, it's so important for everyone to stay informed and engaged.
Yes. You got to be part of the conversation. You got to stay curious. You got to keep asking questions. And don't be afraid to challenge assumptions.
Exactly. And remember, the future of AI isn't set in stone. It's something that we're all creating together.
That's a good point. It's up to us to shape it.
So if you enjoy this deep dive, and we really hope you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media at AI for the People for all the latest AI insights.
We're going to keep bringing you more deep dives, exploring those amazing trends and breakthroughs in AI.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.